because I have the wire on my table, and as you know, on the construction site and some other places, in the workshops and so on, sometimes the power cord is damaged, and for example the stupid guy walking to the construction site and just thinks, I will cut that cord off, and him cuts the cord, your cord, and what you do then? The best way, of course, is to get a hammer and knock out that idiot, but you need to work and you need to fix the cable, the power cord. That's why you are taking the utility knife, cleaning the insulation of the cable, doing that carefully to not damage the wires inside. I'm doing that in this way, and I know sometimes people are using the special knives and pliers and so on. Yeah, I did it in this way, and of course you can just cut the insulation here and stretch it. Yeah, and in this way I have damaged the wire here. So what I will do now, I will remove a little bit more insulation. I will do that more carefully. I will cut the damaged wire up to here. That's good. I will leave the shorter and longer ends. Of course, now I need to remove the insulation. I will cut it. Okay. And I have the thermo tube. It shrinks when you hit it. Now I will measure it, that I need it for about this long. I'm cutting it. Don't forget to put it on a cable. Now I will prepare the other end, and the length will be almost the same. Just got it nicely with a knife. Not damaging the wires inside this time. Cutting the insulation. And what we have now? Now we need to connect them, and of course here I left the shorter one, the brown wire, and the longer blue one. And for this one I will make the blue one shorter and the brown longer. What's now? Now I need to prepare them for the soldering, and I'm cleaning about 1.5 centimeters of the wire. And doing same with the second one. Of course, what we need to not forget to do is to take the smaller tube, measure it, cut it into 2 pieces. And putting it on, because later you will not put it on here. Yep. Now about connecting two cables, wires. One of the way is, I will zoom it a little bit. One of the ways to just stretch a little bit the wire, then get them both together and spin them around, just turning them around to get it together. Now of course I will solder them. I need the pliers for holding the wire. You can take your friend from the construction side. Okay, now I have it. Taking the solder, of course hot solder. Just heating the wire a little bit and putting the solder on it. You can see how it's spread on a wire easily. That means good, real good. Yeah. Now it looks good. Of course, be careful. It's hot now. Yep. Now it's time for the second wire, and the other way of connecting the wires, and the way I like is this one, just taking them both and spinning around, and I think it's easiest and simplest way. Soldering them again. Heating the wire, and you can see when I put this one, it's just melting around the wire. That means good. We will have the good contact here. Yep, that's good now. We will not need a solder anymore, and I will zoom it out a little bit. Now we have to put on the thermal tubes on the wires. Of course we need to heat it, so you can heat it with a lighter, with a hot air gun, and so on, so on, so on. Just heat it to shrink around the cable and the cable connection. Of course try to not to overheat it. Yeah. Just check for the gaps. Now the way to check if you made a good connection or not is to try to deassemble it. Just take it out, stretch it, and yeah, it's good. So now is the time for the main tube. Just getting it in. As you can see, I have left it a little bit too short. Of course we will check what will be. Maybe it will still be good, but of course it needs to be a little bit longer. Yeah. It looks good, and I made it with a tube with a glue. It's a really good tube, and you can see the glued around here, and of course, yeah, I made a little bit too short, and that's not good, but of course it will be good if you will work for one day and then buy a new cable and replace it. Yeah, as you can see, it's an easy job. You can do that in a construction site and not waste your time by going to the shop or to the repair center and some similar places. Yeah, okay, that's all. I think that's That's a thing that every man must know and must have to do when it needed. And okay, yeah, if you like my videos, of course, just share them, subscribe them, thumbs up, and so on, so on, so on. And if you want to see the videos on how to do some things, basic on mechanical, electrical, and other, just write on a comments on a private message on an email, and I will try to do my best to make videos about that. For now, just bye, see you in my next video.